him happiness. He wants praise that Steph and LeBron receives, worldly praise. But he doesn't want any of the criticism that comes along with being a historically great player. See, LeBron is praised, but LeBron gets criticized. Steph Curry is beloved. Steph Curry catches some criticism as well, but he's beloved. I believe Kevin could have gotten that had he stayed in OKC. You said the fans in OKC love Russ more than they love KD.
So did the executives, yes. So did the ownership.
This was Skip. Brooklyn was an ideal situation. It's been so long since the Nets. You got to go back to Dr. J. The doc been go. You'd have been talking with the ABA, Skip. And this is a whole different friend. This is for Kevin Durant to put his stamp. Boom. Your boy here. Brought Brooklyn a title. They'll never forget me. Skip, this is about to be his fourth team in 8 years. So, yeah, and let's not forget what he put on tape. 4 games in the first round against the Boston Celtics. And he dribbling the basketball out of the gym at Barclays after that, what he left on the court. And you know what he left? They don't have circuses anymore. Ringling and Brothers, they disbanded.
Yep.
But we know what the elephant left on the showground. That's what Kevin Durant left in Barclays in Game 4, and Game 3, and 2 games up in the Garden. That's what he did. And he picked his ball up and he walking out the gym. And you proud of that? You proud of that, Skip Bayless? A man that doesn't quit a task. See, the Skip Bayless that I know, he doesn't like quitters. He don't like guys that leave the job undone.
This coming from Shannon Sharp, attempting once again to discredit Kevin Durant from being the best player on the planet, which he still probably is.
No. You said after the Boston, you said no.
But I kept waiting for somebody else to seize the reins. I don't see anybody else. And now I see what's happening to the odds of these teams. And as soon as it looks like he might go to Phoenix, Phoenix is suddenly the co-favorite to win it all. It still smacks of he still has the impact of the best player on the planet, right?
So let me ask you a question. What do you think the odds would be if LeBron was a free agent and he would go join Phoenix? You don't think their odds would increase?
Heck no, not like that. Are you serious? LeBron's team went 33-49. They had 15 close games last year that LeBron failed to close. I don't see closer gene. I see some loss, some waning skill, some loss of athleticism.
I can tell you.
19.
So 38-6 is waning athleticism. 38-6, that's what it tells you.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I think you even agreed with me. Okay. He can't sit in the chair anymore on defense.
Who could in year 19, year 20?
Tom Brady.
Was Kobe, let me ask you a question. Was Kobe playing the same type of defense, Skip?
No, Kobe was just a physical wreck.
Okay,
the last 3 years.
I
don't think anybody's ever been as injured as Kobe was through his last 3 years. It was just one thing after another. I never seen anything like it.
So you're asking that. So that's what I'm saying. I don't hold that against Russ because they asked Russ to sit in the chair in year 15 when he's never been known for that. Guys that are great defenders. As time skips, you lose that lateral quickness. You lose that ability to have that first step and you beat the guy to the punch. That's natural. But jumping teams is becoming a bigger and bigger part of KD's legacy. Would you agree with that?
No, I would not, because they're all circumstances where he jumped one team, he left Russ because he just said, I just can't win with him as my primary decision maker. The world had a problem with it. I had no problem with it.
No, I didn't. Skip, I think the world didn't have a problem with him leaving. The world had a problem with him going to join a 73-9 team, the team that knocked him out. With the 2-time MVP, the last time he's the only guy to win that award unanimous. That's what they had a problem with. Not that he's leaving because he had fulfilled his obligation.
The team that had blown a 3-1 lead to your team.
And the same
Golden State.
And the team that Kevin Durant blew a 3-1 lead to.
Okay, yet he goes there and he saves Steph's legacy. I don't care what you said, because Draymond said last Friday.
He saved his own.
Podcast. No, Draymond said there's no way we win those championships without Kevin. That he got a lot more credit internally than he got externally.
Can I ask you a question? What would Kevin Durant's legacy be had he not gone to Golden State and he doesn't have 2 finals MVP? Since we over here talking about saving legacy, what would Kevin Durant in year 16 with 1 MVP in the regular season and no finals?
Okay, why should I talk about that? Because that's not what happened. He did go there.
Okay.
And he saved Steph's legacy twice because Draymond says there's no way we win the championship without without Kevin. So Steph would have taken 2 more. That would be 3 straight L's at the hands of LeBron James. And Kevin also wrecked LeBron's legacy. I don't care what you say. He wrecked it 2 years in a row, 17 and 18.
How did he wreck it, Skip?
Well, he cost them 2 championships.
But Skip,
if it's just Steph and Draymond and Clay, LeBron's going to win 2 in a row.
But you're making it. You're making it seem like that KD. If you flip the roles, LeBron, Steph, Clay, and Draymond is going to win the titles also. You make it. Yeah, ain't no shrug.
Okay, a younger LeBron, I would give you that.
Okay, Skip, he was younger.
Okay. But if you put KD with Kyrie and Kevin Love, you got problems.
No, you're not.
Yes, you do.
Skip, KD, first of all, KD and Kyrie can only win 1 series together, and they're still in their prime.
Okay, but you're 5-6 years ago, right? They're 5 or 6 years younger.
So you mean
Kevin's no spring chicken now.
Hold on.
He's going to what year? What 16?
So LeBron would be 38. So you're telling me LeBron at 32, 33, 34 with Steph, Clay, and Draymond in their absolute prime. Now, mind you, this is Klay Thompson pre-injury, pre-Achilles, pre-ACL. And you're saying Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and KD.
Same group that blew a 3-1 lead because Steph Curry went completely, can't find him, missing in action.
Skip. Okay, now, with no KD, with no KD shadow over him, Steph Curry just won the Finals MVP. He won a title without Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant cannot say, I've done anything. I've accomplished anything. He won an MVP. He was a 4-time scoring champ. But you know what? We don't look at those guys the same way. We don't hold those guys in the same regard as we hold champions, because Allen Iverson won titles, but we don't look at him like Kobe. Tracy McGrady won titles, but we don't look at him like LeBron. Because why? They don't have that hardware. So now,
if KD had not chosen to go to Golden State, LeBron would right now be 6-4 in NBA Finals, and he would have 6 to equal Michael Jordan. And you could start making at least a credible case.
I made it without
he's the GOAT. Well, he's 4-6 because of Kevin Durant. He wrecked his legacy.
He got 2. So Kevin Durant got 2 titles. Steph Curry got 4 titles. I got 2 without you. So how many titles does Kevin Durant have without Steph Curry on his roster? And how many does Steph Curry have without KD on his roster?
Okay, so KD played 2 years at Brooklyn. And in his first year at Brooklyn, he pulled off one of the most extraordinary playoff series I've ever witnessed, because he averaged 35, 11, and 5 against the eventual NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks. 35, 11, and 5. Are you kidding me? And the 2 masterpiece games in games 5 and 7. How about game 5 when he goes 49, 17, and 10. He had 16 of 23 shots, 4 of 9 from 3, 13 of 16 from the free throw line. One thing about Kevin Durant, he can shoot. LeBron can't shoot. Kevin Durant can really shoot.
All I know is Skip, and guess what? All that shooting, what have they got it?
Yeah.
He's shooting again. He's shooting again. Track star.
Yep. Okay. So he has his toenail on a line for a last-second shot. It's one of the great clutch shots you'll ever see.
That didn't count. It didn't matter.
If it's not toenail on the line, the game over and Brooklyn is advancing. And then he comes back, and what did you tell me just a few minutes ago sitting here on the show? The Brooklyn Nets are sick and tired of Kyrie's bull jive.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Kyrie's bull jive wrecked the year last year, while all Kevin did was average 30 a game last year.
The same as LeBron.
30 a game.
The same as LeBron.
30 a game.
LeBron averaged 30 a game.
Okay.
A guy that can't shoot averaged the same amount of points as a guy that can shoot. And had more rebounds and assists. So I'm just trying to figure it out. So what are we talking about? A guy that can't shoot.
Well, who wouldn't be tired of Kyrie's bull jive? Who wouldn't want out? So Kevin says, I want out.
Well, you want it in.
I told you yesterday.
Hold on.
I think Kevin and Kyrie are Splitsville.
Hold on. You just told me that KD piggyback. Falling puppy dog Kyrie to Brooklyn. That's what you just told me.
I did.
Now he tired of his bull jive after you follow him there.
Okay. He made a bad choice.
Oh, now he made a bad choice. I just wish you had that same energy when somebody else made a bad choice.
Well, somebody made a really bad choice.
Now he made a really bad choice. Now he made a really bad choice.
It's such a bad choice you can't get out from under it. You're stuck with $47 million worth of bad choice.
You just told me that Joe Tsai should not get out from under KD and Kyrie.
Well, that's what I would do if I was the owner, but you say that's not the way the league works. Well, I got a contract. Hold them to it. break some new ground.
No, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen.
Well,
He
that's
wants
what I
out
would do.
and leave nothing. All he left in Brooklyn was footprints. That's all he left. You know what I'm saying? Skip, when you go to the beach,
It's a nice
just leave.
try.
Don't leave plastic.
Nice
Don't leave
try to try to
Tupperware.
discredit and try to make LeBron
What
look
did-
better because Kevin looks worse.
Okay, how about
right?
this here? Can you tell me one thing that Kevin Durant left in Brooklyn? I can tell you what LeBron left in Miami.
Masterpieces.
Where are they?
Masterpieces.
Where they hang those at?
Yeah.
They got banner. LeBron got number 17.
By the way, he took on the Milwaukee Bucks 1
And lost.
5.
He took on them and lost.
There was no Kyrie
Skip.
and what's left of James Harden.
Skip, I don't look with that valiant effort. Oh, he fought to the bitter end. The end.
Yeah.
In the end, when the story is told, how are we telling this story? As Kevin Durant as the victor or as the defeated?
Remember LeBron
I'll go.
2 years ago in the playoffs against Phoenix? Remember him walking out on his team, walking all the way up the
This
tunnel?
guy walked out on his team. Skip, can you get more walking out than requested a trade? How can you walk out more than that? You talking about walking out a game. This man walking out on a team.
Remember when LeBron quit on his team in Game 1 of 2018 at Oracle? Game 1, overtime, he just said, I quit. I quit.
Skip,
I'm out.
Your guy quit altogether.
Wait, the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers once accused LeBron of quitting against the Boston
What you
Celtics.
think, Joe? Let me ask you a question.
Quitting.
Can I ask you a question?
Quitting.
What do you think Josiah is thinking? What do you think Josiah? What do you think all those fans in Brooklyn are thinking about Kevin Durant? Since you over there talking about quitting.
Josiah is thinking, you know what? Kevin's in the same boat I'm in. He's sick and tired of Kyrie's bullshit, right?
You talking about LeBron, the last 5 minutes of the game,
Yeah.
he walked to the locker room.
Yeah,
Kevin
did.
Durant, with 4 years left on the contract, is walking out on the team.
No.
And you saying they're comparable.
Walking out on what team?
The Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, they did just sign T.J. Warren. So
No.
you got that going.
So are you...
And Royce O'Neal, you walking out on him? Okay.
No,
All
the
right.
Brooklyn
Patty
Nets.
Mills?
4 years. You just said the man had a
Walking out
4-year
on him?
contract. So why would you hold him if it's okay? Why would you want to hold him then?
But you told me superstars do whatever they want. Okay. Way
Okay,
to go.
is LeBron not a superstar?
He used to be. Where is he now?
Gentlemen,
I haven't heard from
have
him
to
lately.
interject because we are out of time.
Unfortunate.
Certainly a lot of folks with their eyes glued to this KD situation,
Yeah.
including TJ Warren. His role probably fluctuates quite a bit depending on if KD is with the Nets or not. All right, we are moving on to the NFL. We've got some new power rankings having to do with rosters. Do these new numbers prove Tom Brady is heading to his 11th
Yep,
Super
here he
Bowl?
comes.
No.
We're going to dive into those.